Welcome back to AI Crypto Pulse, your #1 destination for the most up-to-date, accurate, and deeply insightful cryptocurrency news on the internet. If you are watching this video, you know the digital asset market never sleeps, and today's trading session delivered some of the most explosive price action we have seen in weeks. We are looking at a massive, undeniably powerful surge from the NEAR protocol, dominating the attention of retail and institutional traders alike. While altcoins go crazy, we are also witnessing a historic moment for XRP exchange-traded funds, which just posted their absolute best single-day inflow in a very long time. There is a massive rotation of capital happening right before our eyes, shifting the foundational dynamics of the market, and if you are not paying close attention to where this smart money is flowing, you will miss out on the biggest opportunities of this cycle. Let us kick things off by talking about the absolute undisputed champion of today's trading session, the NEAR protocol. Over the past 24 hours, NEAR has staged a truly face-melting rally, surging an incredible 31% to smash through major resistance levels and comfortably secure a price point of $2.26. With today's explosive upward price action, NEAR has officially locked in a staggering 48.9% gain over the last 7 days, essentially cutting through the bearish noise. Because of this incredible streak of relentless buying pressure, NEAR has rocketed to the absolute top of the CoinGecko trending board. The core driving force behind this massive influx of capital is the rapidly accelerating, highly lucrative artificial intelligence and cryptocurrency narrative. Generating an absolutely mind-boggling $1.24 billion in 24-hour trading volume, this massive surge was undeniably the highest conviction mid-cap trade of the global session. While the NEAR protocol is absolutely dominating the retail altcoin conversation, there is an equally important shift happening in the world of institutional investment products. The heavily scrutinized XRP exchange-traded funds have just delivered an absolute masterclass in institutional accumulation, pulling in a very impressive $8.88 million in fresh capital in a single day. This specific influx of capital officially marks the absolute best, most lucrative single-day inflow for these specific XRP funds in multiple consecutive weeks. This sudden, aggressive surge directly into heavily regulated exchange-traded products proves that the smart money is quietly, systematically building massive positions behind the scenes. Furthermore, the highly popular HYPE exchange-traded funds also had a massively successful trading session, adding another incredible $16.15 million of net positive inflows directly into their expanding portfolio, proving massive amounts of sidelined capital are desperately finding entry points. This intense, targeted accumulation of altcoin funds becomes absolutely mind-blowing when you contrast it with the brutal reality of what is currently happening to the absolute biggest players in the space. On the exact same day that XRP and Solana are actively pulling in millions of dollars, we witnessed over $100 million in brutal, net negative outflows, specifically from the Bitcoin and Ethereum exchange-traded funds. Meanwhile, the undisputed king of the cryptocurrency market is painting a much more depressing picture, as Bitcoin aggressively struggled to maintain any meaningful bullish momentum, frustratingly drifting slightly lower to hit roughly $76,750. Because Bitcoin failed to capitalize on recent shifting sentiment, the entire market violently overreacted, completely sending the fear and greed index slipping rapidly all the way back down to a highly concerning level of 39, firmly entrenching us right back in deep fear territory. If we pivot our attention away from the sluggish megacaps and focus purely on where the heavy volume is aggressively flowing, the CoinGecko Daily Gainer board is telling a completely different, wildly bullish story. Looking closely at the data, the top gainers list is actively displaying the strongest, most fundamentally sound volume profile that we have seen throughout this entire week. A relatively new and highly exciting project known as Bob, which cleverly stands for Build on Bitcoin, has absolutely shattered expectations, violently surging an incredible 73.7% on $27 million in pure trading volume. Rounding out the top of the volume-heavy gainer board, we absolutely have to highlight the staggering performances of both Audiera and Genius. Audiera posted its second consecutive day of massive gains, violently surging 67.1% on $49.5 million, while Genius rallied 40.4% on $68.3 million in daily volume. These incredible percentage gains we are witnessing across the board are backed by tens of millions of dollars in highly legitimate, deeply verifiable trading volume, which heavily suggests genuine organic market demand rather than just highly orchestrated microcap noise. When assets can pull this level of organic volume out of a deeply fearful market environment, it proves the underlying technology and community narrative are fundamentally strong enough to overcome broader macroeconomic headwinds. This transition from low-volume speculation to high-volume institutional participation is the ultimate hallmark of a healthy altcoin market environment. That is all the time we have for today's packed, data-driven market breakdown here at AI Crypto Pulse. If you found this deep institutional analysis valuable, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel with the notification bell turned on, and drop a comment below telling us which altcoin breakouts you are buying next. Stay safe out there, and we will see you in the next video.